I would like to make a short video to explain how we make our drinking water. We combine three different elements. One is the salt, two is the spinning of the water, and three is the love, infusing the water with love energy. And all three of these things are based on information that can be more or less scientific, but anyway, very good quality information. So first of all, from Dr. Batman, we have learned that it's good to put some salt in your water when you drink it. The salt that we use is gray sea salt. It should be gray sea salt, not pink. The reason is that the sea salt has the right balance of minerals, and so then the next question is, what's the amount of salt to use? Per liter or per quart, which are about the same, liter and a quart about the same, you should use 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So this is about a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So I put it in here. That's our salt for this water. This is a liter bottle. There are a couple of reasons why drinking water straight from the tap without doing anything to it is not a great idea. One is, of course, if the water is fluoridated. So you don't really want to drink fluoridated water. Now, in the Netherlands, we don't have that issue. There's no water fluoridation here. But there are some other issues, and the main one that I just want to address is about the structure of the water. It turns out that when you pump water with pressure through a pipe that is then turning at right angles, and this, of course, that's happening all the way from the water plant to our house. So the water is being pumped at right angles all the time, going all different directions through these straight water pipes with pressure. When you do that, you break down the molecular structure of the water. The water molecules tend to bond with each other and in certain shapes and patterns, and those patterns get broken apart, and you get chunks of water molecules that are kind of random, and that's actually, when you drink that, your body has to do something with it. You're giving your body extra work to do. So we're going to address that problem by spinning the water. So now I'm going to just put tap water into this bottle. And our tap water in the Netherlands is not fluoridated, so we're happy to use it. Okay, the next element is the spinning of the water. So if you look up people like Victor Schauberger, you can learn about why spinning water is important. I'm happy to provide more information about that, but there are free energy phenomena that are not acknowledged by physics that occur when you spin the water, and this gives the water molecules a certain structure geometrically, so it's actually a physical phenomenon that occurs. There's geometry that gets put into the water, and you can actually taste the difference. So here I have a funnel. If you look at the funnels that are recommended by Victor Schauberger, they have very precise mathematical form. This is a pretty much random funnel that we bought at the store. I think it's good enough for the purpose. And you can buy all kinds of expensive equipment to spin water, but this is the cheap way to do it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour the water into the funnel in such a way that it makes the water spin. And so I'm not going to pour the water straight towards the center of the funnel, because then it would just go down. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour the water into the side of the funnel, so it's going to try to flow past the hole, and then it ends up going around and making a whirlpool like this. So you see the water's going down. Now, there's salt stays at the bottom of the glass, so what I like to do is I spin the bottle. So you see I'm also spinning the water in the bottle. You know, you can invent your own ways of doing this, but I spin the water in the bottle to collect the salt. And you see that I spun the water clockwise, and that's the direction we want to use in the northern hemisphere. That's my best understanding. But I'm spinning the water in the bottle counterclockwise. The reason is that when I turn it over, it'll be going clockwise. I don't think that matters that much, but that's how I do it. So then I spin the rest of it in there. So I'm going to spin this a few more times, and the last thing that I want to talk about is the energizing the water with your psychic energy. And you probably have heard of Dr. Emoto and how the emotion that you put in the water creates different crystal structures, and positive emotions create beautiful crystal structures, whereas negative ones create ugly crystal structures. Well, we've written love on the funnel here in order to remind us to project love energy into the water, but you can also call your angels, archangels, your guides, the fairies. You can call on positive beings to come help you energize the water, fill it with a certain color of light, and so on. So I'm just going to do that while I spin the water a couple more times. So that's it. That's how we prepare our water. Salt, spinning, and energizing with positive emotions like love. And now it's ready to drink. Enjoy.